Okay, grab a shovel. We're going in depth. Some background on Arthur Conan Doyle, the author of Sherlock Holmes, in this particular piece, The Red-Headed League, which is one of the Sherlock Holmes short stories. His dates are 1859 until 1930 when he passed. He's a renowned British author that created Sherlock Holmes. He was Edwardian. He lived under the reign of King Edward in England. He was originally a physician, a doctor, including in the Boer War, which he wrote a book about as well. He was keenly interested in logic. Okay, the first in-depth exercise, we're going to get started on the Red-Headed League. If you haven't already, please read and review the story, or at least get started. Try and get the first couple of pages done. But let's look at the inference log as well. What are some ways that we can make inferences while reading the Red-Headed League to aid reading comprehension and outcome prediction? How do you know a deal is too good to be true? Can you think of an example? Write a brief response in your notebook or on the Blackboard forum. Using what we know. What do you know about Sherlock Holmes from your prior experience or knowledge and other things you've read or watched on television, radio, etc.? Think about that. You have some knowledge you're bringing to this. How does he generally react to a situation from what you know? How does he come to his conclusions? So what would Sherlock do? Pay attention. The little things are infinitely the most important. From A Case of Identity. These are all phrases that Sherlock Holmes said in various short stories. Use context clues. On the contrary, Watson, you could see everything. You fail, however, to reason from what you see. You are too timid in drawing your inferences from the adventure of the Blue Carbuncle. Is something likely? It is more than possible. It is probable. From The Silver Blaze. Remember, we talked about correlation and causation. Sherlock Holmes is talking about that here. Infer using facts, not opinions. It is a capital mistake to theorize before one has data. Insensibly, one begins to twist facts to suit theories instead of theories to suit facts. Sherlock Holmes from Scandal in Bohemia. Okay, he's saying, don't start with a conclusion and then make your science fit that or make your reasons fit that. Do some research and then come to your conclusion. Okay, here's some vocabulary from the story before you start it. Cordially, it's an adverb. Said or done with special attention to grace and manners. Singular, extraordinary, rare, adjective. Recommence, begin again, start over. Dejected, extremely saddened or depressed. Avail, to be of help. Hoax, a deceitful trick or a fraud. Grievance, a complaint against a person or a company. Vex, to annoy or puzzle. Conundrums, puzzling question or problems. Formidable, powerful or inspiring. Some themes and characters. The main character or protagonist is Sherlock Holmes. His partner, Dr. Watson, is the narrator. He's the person telling the story. In this story, he's trying to solve a mystery presented by Jabez Wilson. It is a case of hoax or fraud. This is similar to the do now, when we asked, what's an example of something too good to be true? The genre. The Red-Headed League is a story in the mystery or detective genre. In the mystery genre, the main character uses deductive reasoning to solve a crime. So for the reinforcement, write a brief essay on a time you used deduction in your life. Compare it to what you think Sherlock Holmes might have done differently based on what we learned today in class. And write word maps. Remember what word maps are, or sentences for 3 vocabulary words, or use 3 vocabulary words in your essay. Okay, and that's it for that lesson. I'll see you next time.